go. We have an emergency. I'm going to go ahead and hit the SOS on the Garmin and try to get authorities to come here and help me.
Yes, sir.
TIPI.
I know exactly who it is. Hey there, guys. Welcome to the channel and day 3 of my Holy Smokies rally ride, where we're going to experience the camaraderie and value that being part of the adventure riding community offers. Stick around. Well, good morning, everyone. Again, this is day 3 of the ride.
I'd like for you to ride with a buddy so that you are not forever lost. That happened 2 or 3 times yesterday.
Rock's getting himself some water, and the rest of the group is already out ahead of us. We're on the dirt now with Brock, Alan, and Greg, and it's dusty. Okay, it's been a fast pace after we got on the dirt here. It's a Saturday, so gotta really be cognizant of other people out on bicycles, the occasional minivan, who knows what they're gonna try and come up here with. That's a big issue today. That and staying upright, not getting gravel in my teeth. I want to talk a little bit and share with you the value that the adventure riding community and this sport has brought into my life. Since I've retired and got into adventure riding, I've made so many new friends. It's really enriched my life, and it's demonstrated so well in this 3 days of riding. Meeting all these fellas I've never met before, but now many of them are close friends, and we will share rides going forward in the future. Well, I'm in number 2 spot here now, walked right up in front of me. Not too challenging as far as terrain goes, not as exposed rocks like we had yesterday, but the perennial dust and of course the switchbacks. The camaraderie of the adventure riding community is cemented when you're out on the trail experiencing the hardships, dust, heat, flat tires, and that is something we're going to see going forward. Stick around, you'll see how the camaraderie and the awesomeness of the adventure riding community can help you out when you've got difficulties on the trail. Now, quite a section of gravel and dust and dirt and tight corners. Now we popped out onto a little asphalt. Beautiful scenery. Just beautiful mountains of Georgia. Rolling down the 2-lane to our lunch spot, we pass this iconic spot well known to all motorcyclists in the southeast. 2 Wheels of Suches, Georgia.
Sorry, man. I was pulling over to let y'all catch up. I didn't realize you were so close all of a sudden.
Yeah, you're riding a fast enough pace. I wouldn't want to go any faster.
Yeah, I was just trying to make it a good pace for everybody, not too fast, not too slow.
I've always heard about this place. I've never been here. No.
This is the one.
I'm glad you decided to stop. Just here, motorcyclists of every kind are welcome. It's their spot. On any given weekend, you can find any kind of rider on any kind of bike. 2 Wheels of Suches. You can see why they call it that. Oh, we got a 3-wheeler over there. Taking a little cooling break here. If we have any luck, maybe a little rain cloud will douse some of the dust off of us. I think I'm going to go find some shade. This is a really cool place. Yeah, this really is a cool place. Its whole business model is set up on the passion of motorcyclists. It's one of those iconic places you want it to give your business to and make sure they stay open for people like us. They even have a campground here. I've never had a chance to stay here. Well, the rest of our group gets out ahead of us. I'm enjoying the camaraderie of motorcycling with Greg ahead of me on his WR 250, and ahead of him is Alan on his KLR, Brock on his T700. We're having our own good ride today.
Going to get on the dirt here in a few minutes and head on to lunch.
Yeah, getting close to our lunch spot, I think, and getting off the pavement onto this little dirt gravel section Rock elected to take. Kind of a tight little Forest Service road. Yeah, some tight little switchbacks and some water ruts. Deep one here. A little spicy. I like that term, spicy. Kind of covers everything about trails that are less than smooth. I don't know what the next level up would be, like a habanero, a little habanero maybe. This doesn't qualify. Not yet. Here's a rutted downhill. Yeah. Hey guys. Whoa. Deep one there. Let's go that way. Yeah, Brock says just a couple more miles. Going to Jim's Barbecue or something like that. It's supposed to be the best barbecue in all of Georgia. We're about to find out. Yeah, this has been fun this morning. Yesterday we got way back in the wilderness there, and it went on and on. I think we ended up doing something like 135, 145 miles, maybe more. So the last half of the day drug on and on and on with heat and dust. Trail wasn't terrible, but it just was relentless, and there was no escape. You had to ride it out to the end. I really like this little trail though. This is really, I could ride something like this all day. One more. That's a little tight for a car and a motorcycle. You gotta be on your toes, man. One of those cool little places that you used to find all the time out on country mountain roads like this, and they're becoming more and more rare. The world famous boiled peanuts, established 1920s, Sunrise Grocery. If you're not from the South, you may have never heard of them, but I think maybe it's an acquired taste. But here you are, boiled peanuts. Jim's Smoking Barbecue. Sorry about that.
Did anyone else forget to pay for the fuel down there? I didn't get any. I did. I forgot to pay. I'm gonna pay you.
Busy place today. Brisket nachos for the Greg man. Brisket plate. I'm about to dive in and try some of that. Alright, that right there.
They're hopping them holidays. Oh yeah, they do a big business, man.
Fantastic lunch there. Barbecue was to die for. And a group of us are heading back to do some water crossings and a special area called Duncan Ridge. full as the old southern deer tick. So, gonna take it easy. Alright, we're back on some dirt. Have a tight little 2-track after lunch. I think that this is called Duncan Ridge Trail. Man, that was some unbelievable barbecue though. I've had brisket before, but this was like melt in your mouth. You don't need any barbecue sauce on it. That would be a sacrilege. And it was awesome. I gave Brock some of mine, but I still barely finished it. And the coleslaw, man, I love good coleslaw, and that was super good coleslaw. Now I gotta shake it down, man. Shake it down. And this trail is gonna do it for me. Yeah, I like trails like this. Here comes a Jeep.
Sharing a good meal like that when you've built up a heck of an appetite, burning all those calories out on the trail, helps cement friendships, increases the camaraderie and the fun of a ride. Pretty busy out on this weekend trail right now, and like I promised you, we've got some issues coming up. Well, we passed Brock back up there, taking some film of us as we went by, and Alan on his KLR was behind me, and it's gone silent. I met up with Greg right here where we're at along the trail, and he's turned around to go back and check on him.
Well, the word is Brock has a flat tire. This should be fun.
Joe, we have an emergency. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the SOS on the Garmin and try to get authorities to come here and help me change this front tire.
The authorities are here.
Might not be enough.
JD?
JR? Jason? Yes, sir. Depew.
I know exactly who it is.
Just call me Joe.
Yeah. You've seen his channel? I did. I watched both of yours.
So here we have a shining example of camaraderie on the trail. I'd like to see that.
We want to watch that.
Yeah.
Can we film that?
Yeah, it's proprietary information. Shane and Drew out of Pennsylvania on a ride of their own happened by just when we needed them.
I've never actually done it, so we're about to watch the master.
Within a minute or two after we discovered this flat, along come these guys, another guy riding a Tenere, and he had some of the tools that Brock didn't have, like namely the special tool to take loose the front axle and get that front wheel off of there. And we got a lot of experts here. It's really just fun to watch somebody else change a tire on the trail for a change.
Shane from Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
Awesome, Shane.
Drew from Dillsburg, Pennsylvania.
Drew and Shane were awesome to stop and give us a hand. That's what I love about the fellowship of the trail. Shane has a full-service motorcycle dedicated campground up in Pennsylvania. I'll leave the full information below. Check it out.
Gnarly roads, beautiful mountains of Georgia. What a great 3 days of riding it's been. And then we still have there's more out ahead of us.
You're welcome to follow me, but I'm going to take the short route home.
I'll follow you. You're going to keep your speed moderate or what? Okay, we came out on this pavement and Brock's tires rotationally was put on backwards as we were doing the tire change. Didn't intend to, but it also has kind of a wear pattern and it didn't want to seat quite right. We worked and worked on it, it still didn't seat right. He said it feels a little bit wonky, so we're going to head back to base, the most shortest route, and that was my intention when we hit this pavement, to head back to camp, and so I'm all in on that. I'm having a little issue too with this WR in that the heat light, the overheat light, comes on occasionally, so I've got a little problem going on. That's another good reason to get this bike back where it can be looked after.
Back at base, and it's lasagna night.
Two other guys showed up, and as they roll up, they were like, "I know you," and they were some guys from Pennsylvania. They were your cousins, probably. And those guys happened to be on a Yamaha 10R. Exactly what I needed, and he had the tools and perfect timing. I mean, it was just absolutely perfect timing. He also put me with some really good wrench monkeys today, Alan and also Greg. But anyway, wrench monkey awards, and
Get to the Moto Gas Tape Award. I want to hang this right next to my mug shot.
Packing up to leave this morning. The camaraderie and the friendships experienced during this rally ride just can't be overestimated. Brad fixing me coffee here at the campground each morning, sitting around having a little conversation. I just want to say a special thanks to all the volunteers, to Brock, to the riders for making my life an absolute blast these last few days. That's what adventure riding is about. Getting together with a group of guys like these. You've got that passion. You're out there on the trail suffering with one another, the dust, the heat, the flat tires, and you create a bond. It's a valuable asset to have in your life. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I want to give Brock Gill another shout out and thanks for hosting this Holy Smokies rally ride. If you missed the first 2 days of the episodes, that's in a playlist right here. Subscribe so you don't miss my summer rides, and I'll see you on the next one.